You are watching the biggest, the largest, the highest, the greatest, the tallest, the toughest African spiritual platform. I'm always Queen Adasa. Call me Queen Hadasha, Empress Makida. I am Labraska, the sun goddess. I am the world star number 8. I am the spear of destiny. Maame Grace, the Duyaku one and only. I am the woman of peace. Oh, I welcome you to another great episode. This is a special edition. You call for him to come, and I have found him here for you guys. You people want to know more about your relationships and what have you, and you keep giving me WhatsApp, bring him. So I have called him for us. Let's welcome Jonni. We welcome you.
Thank you.
I was answer mukai no. I don't know bet you DB mu a Paul Benson and Peter Benson, are you there? Okay, we dey kan chi omansan. I think so mafia teach omo. Na fe yenhwe.
Me chia revelations adofo nyina mo amokoso hwe na de bia no nimdi a mo hwehwe nti no moje bre na mo hwe revelations. Yeda mo ase ya mama yiku mo nkoso hwe we kan san say ha and true knowledge ebetimi ama wanya freedom no. Onsa beka no enti mema mu nyina so ayiko na mesan so chia menamfo madofo a omo nso anije eniema we ho pa kwame ene roxin ene adofo ade bia mo pese mu hwe revelations nso mema mu nyina so ayiko
yo ya mo akwa ba Mr. Jonni ya fi wo
mesuma fi mo fa.
So is there anything about your previous episode that na wunya ya na nka obe address so na uni ha? Any comments, anything that you saw, heard, or anything about you after the show? Now we can address it.
No, I should have ways. Me follow, me watch comments. Even after now, me buy how go for a share me after now. Be move a catch them some go so call back a crochet when they be. But the me who comments was like. Adena like me can be say so bisa me question be say adie we ya me change ni pa hin nim wo Ghana am me can say no and that no offended say ni pa nti no it's like adena we say won kwa na onim ayi na minim we and some people fought for me like we ma won so ko na kwa kire so say ye ba ye free nti won so bra na be kire nti no and that is so I think say it was okay. Yes, that issues about name sometimes they somehow complex. Because spirituality is diversified, a dozen. Now, can you be brilliant? You know, who can deny us in the paper? I don't say, and they may dream the man, but still, we have to say it.
You have to say it. Say, and the number. But tell me, what a deba impact in a platform we know a creative impact on most of mobile show we are. Oh,
yeah, a very big platform like. It will show you to the world, people know you, and I think so. You get quality people almost person know more. Sometimes and ya hanoma and Kaobede when you will be or till baby, we go to reach your bonnet bravo, bit my from I mean, never change your moody from me. And I mean, so now they be more contacting me to guide them in the way. Say, ya hanoma, I will not get them. And this one big platform, I just said. It will not my check a crap because now I was making some foundations. Yes, I would have. One big platform will be over here and provided you have information a boy nipa. Because what I know is say spirituality, you be brave. You are my so clumsy that uti I know I bring but I won't how to grasp the content so far now but it be very simple. Most of the times, it be I like most of the things I hear and I say me here, but concerning names here, me who say me side and go for share and no muti pa because ubia wodi and ubia so nim say din will impact. What do we do with the impact? Who say din will impact no? And a year then. And I impact no ubetimi asesana na. Now, want to mean the so then impact need new one. What is the use? Until now, quite to say a dean and impact no one 7 no 4 but sometimes, but a sense we here 12 decision either to change it and I say, Unjaness are no fa the offer munum. And impact in a very, very big. Obi oba hebia will attest to it, say, Oba Hanoma, you have been shown to the world, and that is one big impact.
Yo, you are watching the biggest platform platform of opportunities. We've made a lot of people famous. You can't dispute that fact. We've made a lot of people big. We've changed a lot of people's life. Sure. They've become people. They've become somebody's. That's what this platform does. It creates impact wherever you are, whoever you are. Obiye nimu, camera kra wu nimu sha ye kire wo hwe muye ana wa ye obi. We say this enye enumdwa na Paul kan or say let me brag a little. I know how to abase and how to abound. So even if you feel it's bragging, it's biblical, I welcome you. I'm saying that we make people popular. We give people life. And we give people, we get people from darkness and we bring them to light. I mean, we introduce people to platforms and we give people, we make people celebrities. In fact, people even pick their topics and everything from this platform. We are the biggest. We are one of a kind. We are the tallest. In fact, we are the greatest. In fact, there is none like us. We just want you to acknowledge that fact. We are the mother of all spiritual platform. I'm Dediako, your one and only annoying host. I welcome you. So, what is relationship? Your topic, how names affect relationships. So, none of the platform you saw Odonia Sumje. We love and hate. I platform you funu a baby to me film me I won't say we will be say we need be so be we will make you popular. That is we. Revelations. And what is relationship first before we get into your topic?
Okay, relationship there. I had to say two people, I imagine say they will take a move on Benanti, either so on be worry and I say on Benya like intimate friends. And that is the emotional part. And then we have relationship types by blood, family bond. Be a minuano, me of us, I mean no normal relationship family. But this type now I'm talking about relationship as in marriage, as in intimacy and bibia ubia nya entity from different parts now or move back boom I stay forever or having a decision to move for a certain time and when relationship and they are going to share things or munye bida they are going to make sure say near maybe a will be a soon that the free baby no they become way home how to accommodate each other and relationship is something tough people to decide on. I just want to explain some deep secrets about how was any man me resolve.
How was any man me resolve the obi sasen and your topic near then how names affect relationship. That's what we are discussing. In Susanswa edin edeba aware anyonkofa empenatwe yi se masetinam na nipa mienu adjoin ne omo ho nsunsanso a edin no edeba eno na your topic a ye discuss enti no don't forget you are watching the biggest. Okay, for FM.
Okay, me say me kasa about this topic because of late me ba ha sometime kwena menya issue bi a na have to resolve our for be ensem bebre na our enemy will hold say 10 years, 20 years, but now it's at the verge of collapsing. A gumpo, a guawi. And I was wondering, say, I don't know, been what's now 20, 30 years. Even on old age, I think our any babigu. Until why don't I teach? Because I know the course. But then, I did be hold my in see, I also catch any now on pass offer. To say, Bia, maybe I can't do one sometimes to say, Bia. Obi wodin we betima won yare sei se nipa ne nya sa yare na obeka se bia de wo kan no unless se bia years back na wanya sa problem no no say obi kan enti no I just want people to know say bibia esi aware ma na se bibia esi wo nipa life mu bia na has already been designed ahye dada enti say oba ware obi na say ono obi be join as a partner no BB and a trim boom, something connects. So at the end, you find love and now order. We can say love is an invisible verb. A action word, BB a strong, but it's invisible. Where does it come from? A spiritual connectivity. Something we call maybe vibrations, but then not typical vibration, but a BB uhu nipa na it draws to the you. Definitely we put it under vibrations. But then other na obi muni obi timishia uhu nipa na openasem. But in the course of almost they can become extreme enemies. I said no kwaro ka che ne say medo na meware na say no mpo na some time ago. Now they were running by the beaches, going to places, enjoying. Everything would turn upside down. Where from that issue, that problem no. And the person say we have 31 days in a month. Within these 30 days, no, your group no into three groups are. They are the who will be a determined partner obinya. And after a dear ni panon so will determine. And in this animal way a very complex a dorsal. And me person mature on the board on na me che dates in any hour or connection. It is my ya on the 1st, 5th, 7th, and after on the 2nd, 4th, and 8th, and then on the 3rd, 6th, and then 9th. We any the three basic days are almost compatible. So you will be on the 1st, 5th, 7th, and 2nd, 4th, 8th, and 3rd, 6th, and 9th. They have a link. Do you waha ubi per partner? Sadia me che waha no me. Me so oh share me for pen paper natural because this is free gifts we are giving. Sure, na fa to na say o benya o partner so obi ka so pe check the dates. Mo match here. Meaning say a lot of things were maybe a Virgo pieces, that kind of Gemini, that side non some modern relationship no. But this one is very authentic, approved by me. Sure. Now fatu honum. Now 157 no. And see and you join your date. Now we know any of this. It means it's false here. Intino may complete here, which means we have 10 here. We have 14th, we have 16th, we have 19th here, 23rd, 25th will be here. I hope you can understand what
are you, how are you getting those numbers?
It is the 30 days in the month.
Okay, so
157. No, who are the end of this number? You will get this same thing. Into 1 is 10. 1 plus 5, 4 is 5.
You are so this is spiritual numbers.
This is spiritual numbers.
So say that. Don't make it like you are writing lotto numbers.
Okay. So this is the dates of the months. In the David will be our and 2nd, 4th, 8th, and also no, you can get Ubia on 11th. 13th, 17th here, you get 20th, 22nd, and then 26th. I hope it's okay. You know, mature 157, 248, and it's 369 because we need the basic dates. They were high in our journey. Be one of this. And 36 means you will get people born on the 12th, 15th, 18th here, 21st, then 24th here, 27th. Even here we can get 30th here, but then we have to add 31st. To this part because month ni go and the 31st. I hope say a year clear. Okay. And 1, 5, 7, 10, 14, all these dates. Say who fall on this date, we don't choose partner from this date. Our begu, no matter how it stays, it will die at the end. The reason is people born on 1st, 5th, 7th, 10th, 14th, 16th, 19th, 23rd, 25th. They don't match the people born on this 3rd, 6th, 9th, 12th, 15th, 18th, 21, 24, 27, 30. Because spiritually, no, these people will dampen the spirit of these ones. So always, no, will be some kind of problems. Say, example, these people, they are all happy people. Somehow enthusiastic people, always laughing. They want to go to the beach. They want enjoyment. People born on here, they love music, singing. Whilst people born on the 1st, 5th, 7th, somehow some rigid type be almost you try some money who broke a crown. They are not too fancy. And say we per se be or quaginania. We be catch and say we are going to waste money again. And they will just dampen your spirit down. But the people in this here, people born on 2nd, 4th, 8th, 9, these people can marry either this side or the people down here. But then these people have to come down. They have to be submissive to these people or these people. And yes, sir, they cannot also survive. Now, if you make us a baby, I say, me a 3rd of any month, my husband, be at 12, but we are still having challenges. This is where the names comes in. Remember, all these numbers here, what had me days with, these are the same thing now, a form edino, names nimutumino. It is a Madikayaka said, people born on 1st, 5th, 7th, or money we munshia, but a bit me aba say, a dear quitawono. It falls here, but we know partner no more for lewaha.
Can you do this thing for me before you continue? One my who say, omo wa ase ha no, omo ye enjoy, omo pe enjoyment, omo was runu so ye twintwan bi. Enti no, can we know the omo wa middle no so omo ni pesu? What you say? Because what kire dey na what kire obi apreko.
The omo wa middle no, they are there to serve. It's like omo no family responsibilities and this obey jumadin wa boy and that is their main help. When they fall here or here, they feel like they have to serve. And they wait to accommodate you kakra. But say the was no any the wahano the mushia, they tend to be like an enemy in a short while. And sometimes they wonder but quite me wonder say I don't even know what happened. But we mo dear unbeti me. But the best form partner say you choose a partner from this side who follow on the data. That's the best thing. But my answer.
One answer into way kofa middle one. I said the no kofa middle one or you safe. As also kofa middle one or you safe.
Kakra.
Kak.
So the best thing is to get it in your line.
Okay.
Because we mono. They see things differently. We also are there also. Imagine say we say people born on the 2nd, 4th, 8th, 11th. Or some kind of family responsibility type. They feel like they have to take care of their family and busuyano wakrambuna. Omudom sika share busuyan more. Anything say only way ewa ha no ma. Na we nsunya ni sika ono so feel say as I say I mean, we enjoy or did weekends since animaniama. It's in a way, a best support two way, kakra. Because we person or we person or conan, you will be your board. And today, be an answer. There's about 70-80% of mutual understanding. Be whilst our way known the no way back catcher was a dear way and fast one. Today, be there will be that kind of cohesion. But made me out was now. Ebia, who a partner be mote. This person is born on the 7th. So by back when I was uncle for what top for her and say they are somehow reserved or muye they are quiet or mon pet it or mon person or casa bebre. Entino Ebia, what for worry ubia. My father said your friend like Ernest. Ernest within this name no containing characters of this and this. Enti 157 ni suban no ene 369 ni suban ni bi wo Ernest mu. Enti na obehu obi ode Ernest bia no hu na sometimes no as if say they are happy, as if they are not, as if they are serious, as if they are not, as if say they are reserved. Na nijie ba na nijie aba na nijie ne te kwa as if some person okasa they because they two spirit controlling this Ernest. Enti no behu say this person no ebetimi akohia oba bi e frɛ no Vida ana me fan say Presla say Ernest ehu Presla automatically no obe feel something for him for her
because
they are the same. The spirits of 157 369 and a control Ernest. That same thing control Presla and the Vida. When this Ernest see this Vida, automatically no, or who some kind of alliance be or penasem. This is where the love emanates. A hana odo friba. It is a who will be na say be what they call a love at first sight. No, they who nipa na or say. Me who no cry meant to me and na sometimes will be cry to me a reverse and the car could chase you be before and back as I know. What happens they say bia we nim ni pano but me fan say me ya wo me third and na makoshia obi ode press law no so ya wo no 12 equally say at the same third into no mu no we stand at one position and I me the Ernest and on so de Presla and ebi crampo na obehwe na accidentally crampo no the surname can also match but the surname no crampo maya before that me ye 3 na me ye ono so ye 12 no the Ernest me the Ernest no ba na de Presla no as soon as they meet there was mutual understanding and the obe can be an feel say I like the person but their mission is say how can people know this? To check their life status. This is where education comes in. This is where you hear right form of education because these are things that you cannot deny this area. Now, Mameka, you can't replace any of this thing with prayers. Say the last time I can because we know the spiritual part we nam ne kwan. And it say who dodge spiritual part na obompa ese ne bi nye yi ma wa bi aware we nye yi a it will not work because say one fan to baby ese so de to a be frato. That's how it is. And until na last time I can say most pastors are having rough marriages. I mean people that are counseling people no oma ware no egu why will like so fu bia ware begu and I say so far ware be basa de ntina wo se sima ne be basa meanwhile no ebi nipa no okọ ware ne rimpo kan say nyame se eno on na yire ana me ya won tan tv sa on tv say so for bi se nyame na me dem ti bebre o se nyame me ni lady bi shia ye friend no comfort or ya evangelist o preach ena asofo be ye 4 or 5 ena omo adada na jai na si honum ena de like ashina ma uhunya ko baby why because this name this comfort falls on this place into know what happens they say disappointment in kwana wosu shia but onim into know wanamwana sofu bia hwe se de obonyum and they are all musical they are spiritual people comfort to be one hwe ye ko be sha won because within this name no contain this spirits intino definitely no oye no komhweni obepanwom na so wantonwom mpokra na ebe affecting the health into omopanwom but then disappointment tire chire no ama asofo be 5 and the promise in the marriage and happen obia nso nyese o promise ne keke o ne nante ya ne no have fun na no wadampo no one na no wadampo intino ubisa ho say so where is God? Is God part of relationship? And say arrangement no enye nyame na eye yenya na yeye.
You are watching the biggest.
It is a niema we nyina akoso there, then we should think about how to find your loved one, because obi ade o honum enye de wakoma twen kodi wachi ba akona na you think say that is okay. It in person me the reason why obi munsu timi ware na afi ebedu ba bi na afi they have become enemies apart. Now who share example ya me ya I just said this Ernest here have this spirit here controlling him, and already know this person and this is the same as this one, and a press lansu is the same as this one. Inti kofu we abeware inti the ombe ni say initially no omu nyina adwene behia e wo niam ho as if say the open and one am mepe the open one am mepe, but say koba say e bia Ernest we say name eye edibiti say Maame use profit. I don't want to use
appear.
Okay, baby to say okay, appear. Appear so follow here and this side. This name appear ever follow part of them and the only way. Until we will say appear be so somehow calm, responsible, procrastinating or yemre kakra appear be near kukudru. Sometimes no one say omo mpese omo ni nipa nya asem intine like okay
no.
Let's that kind of attitude
no
no ube won say oni we na or san wa hana na asem basabasa kakra, because people here NSCBA or very bad temper say ni bufu a ube won say you not like the way and temper ne be show intino enipa ne san wa hana say bia oba ne de presla appear na be man fa se be man no de presla appear na oba ware presla enti no wode ni surname no aba be ka presla no huntu we so abeda ne presla appear with time no sa conflict we be sha say issue beginning no na me no ya adwene sa na we be ka ne ya peye ho asempa, but afi we be hu se oba ne be fa appear ne be ka presla no ho no afi obenya double character obenya suban ne bi wo ha nya bi wo ha. Iti first na wo kan me nka bi ba fe de wo kan me hu se wo ha adwen dodo wo se me kire wo se me nya wo slave adam ye wako na on se those things happen, but then omu date omu hwempena ne nyina no na sa language ne ni wo mo life mu
na pia ne mbeso ni din
na pia ne mbeso
ni no pia no ho
o pia no nti enya be kan ho nti this is how our marriage will continue to face the challenges na omu hia no. Eti mo amu bisa questions wa ware ho bebre sometimes say by no. This is the solution to the whole thing. The first antidote ne say hwehwe date na wo ware nipa ne wo mu no. Make sure say you merge mo ye baako. Mo nam ho spiritual parts ne baako. Ansana wahwe nipa ne din ne no mintumi nkyere wa how to know say din be match or na say match, and a long process, like it's just something you can just use and teach. But then, for when you make a first decision, at least before you say yes or no, say you first 5, 7, 10, 14, 16, obi a date wahano ma. Then our any page now, I was having more long work, more young pa.
Do a bit to say.
As I say, who way ni subai. As I said, these are the things where, and as I counselors and pastors isunya no more de buanipa, because subaya wa kofu muina is one. As I said, who say, Ebia, who bear mana ya wo on the first, but we on the third. Also, he said, we repenium, we repenigidea, we repe outing kakra, we repese or socializing, and I want so ya reserve. First, 1, 5th, 7th, 10th. Also, you reserve. Who person who can share them now planning? It is a we represent be a whoopee and I say, of course, said a bosom of what men restricting is a one share them with said the old person who share them. No, it you have to give the person freedom. And I want who say, and yet the Biana who couldn't tap a casa, and now we tap a casa or no so a hanum, who say, why ye dinya, tenacity, now want now. These are things are a bit more the truthful, but they don't know the cause. But we can eradicate side problem. You better make ye free work by making sure say we match people to the right sources.
And she says, dear, why in a very dangerous for people not even to try at all.
The point is, yes, your boo baby said play to be on the cover. This way, when you know, being why a dangerous, but it's still be a funny line. But the man asked our question director. People here shouldn't marry here. It will not work. Because these are things that may were countless, so many evidences for no man. If you cry or honor, me can't share before they get into the marriage. Gusugu. Because separation na bana, and ya de on betting ya at Nebium. On the 1st, 5th, 7th, 10th, 14th, don't marry people born on 3rd, 6th, 9th, 12th, 15th, 9th. So, be bintina muware is from the name. And I say a deep connected partners it doesn't last.
Okay, and to say, yeah, ya worried that there we na ya wo na yetima ye nim we ya bro ye hu ofie ho no. Yeah, what do we do? Is there any atonement? And
you first to find out, say, Umachi Ukunena, because we hear an answer Ukunukunwa, I mean, a wasteful death. You don't have to die. So, we wouldn't for so be any so. And so, can I say, a year deadly, a drew bloody and answer won't come by me about some. Then you have to seek for counseling and make a decision. Because marriage is a union now, as I said. They all the happiness, kind of comfortability ever. When you see your partner, you should be happy. But when you see your partner and you feel, say, would you wish the person is no more, then why must you put yourself into that corner? Release yourself and be free. And in your say, know your standing. Ebi America say, obi kwa betu me say na obi a wonim ni date de wo ne.
Anu de ni din na wo de be.
Anu ni din e na wo de be hwe, but anu no krampo no it will be something we kakra, because for relationship our the first step is the date. That is where the spirit connects.
That's where the spirit connects. You are watching the biggest. But Jonni, apart from this date, you know, maybe say omo aware ewie na omo awowo no, so what should they do?
And so what aware ewie na say unu krumu nhia kwa, then you will need counseling, uhia advice. Me say some people come to me for like counseling aware for na me who date na me who say they are deep into the omonam na say odo bi acheche omo a do me to me who say odo ne ebe fedi ebegu, but then I don't tell them. I will not tell, but I will tell you say ebia omo ye tu a mema oba na pie, and I will speak the man say we re suban ni we ye say ya atena se accommodate no na wa ka tro be man separate ntino fashion with him. No, say this is your flaws, this is your weakness. And to say bia obiti bibi hu na de bia ham, because we suban e star ade bia. You cannot just talk for somebody to change. And I say obi aka say me ware na masesan. That is one dangerous thing you can do. You cannot change a character, especially say originated from a din mudia. Then forget it. The nipa ne be ya na obeye.
Enta say din no change no. So change.
Me change din no. Say nipa ne sesane dia. But obi wo ha on person sesa, because we have a lot of people they are seeking for other sources. They don't want to change the name. And
okay, is there any source? Is there any atonement if I don't want to change the name, and I still want the man?
Then we have to let you know the man's character, and the obetimiaye in future, because your names be to say ebia. Your names be honoma. Ebia o ware me fan say be example be to say like Henry. Ebia wa kwa ware Millicent. That's how go for we ebuofu ofie. You can imagine say Henry ebufu no tamadia or the bebo we to make sana Millicent nso ade ne hina no nya seka onya bibi ya yi a obetimi dia bo trimakun. All these people ni na encophobia, they are very kind-hearted person but very poor in temper, and they hardly forgive. I mean a bad incident like we are in a shina, because they don't forgive easily. Nintino womu nyina be habo resentment. Ebia last time we are sad we made the chair no account. Last time we are sad we me forget say, and that was how you be. Ebia woni nipa na bra me fan say Henry ni Millicent abra na Henry yes can afi wo bu we say kwasea. This Millicent will either kill you or kill the lady na wodi ne bebu no kwasea no.
Draw.
You see, no say you ni say yeah, then we have to advise say mumienu change your name else my worry away it will not be happy.
Change your name else my worry will not be happy. Marriage nyama bebre na ekoso na eye marriage. Okay?
Yes.
The say me ko worry a me din the Millicent onipa ne de Henry yakọ worry bibia ewa aware mu no emfansu sanso mba apart from date na de wu nipa ni name nipa na.
Okay, on say ya wo training part wo ba bia etete obi a me nti fan say etina me di kaka o kasa mu say plate bia ne nimbo aso ta wo ye be ma wo hwe wo ho. You don't go in for high maintenance woman bia o salary 2000 don't go in for bia or toss slippers 1,500. You cannot maintain. I don't know what the problems so honum. But then may find on the normal note whereby you use the natural system, nature's way. Say conform match naturally. Na say omudi impo nyana so almost sana. They will have the yearning to understand each other because we can't accept them a bufu now within short time. No me who say was me free more. We can cope. Because no matter how our names need this in our match, we are moving in a circular system whereby the spirit are also in motion. You will debut on my you don't feel to be happy, and I'm a boy. Once you debut a nipa wow crown over soreno. I say you feel moody, one person will be a casa. I say when enjoy those days also is part of life. And he says, I near money now moody. And yeah, you bet me I say marriage no matter how it is, there will be issues. But as to the point to say ye jaya ware ye che your properties be me ku oba eku be ma ye che nkwala no sa niema no is what we are trying to avoid. But misunderstanding kakra ya kun ya forget there it will be part and no so originated from where ye trainee obia. It is a trainee will be from maybe me fan say a polygamous religion and I say family whereby be man no etimi ware mienu miensa. And I say, baby, I mean, Papa, worry me, no, none in plan for me as I may mammy and country. And what for baby or no so no. Ne mammy, who's any mammy worrying Papa, ne Papa and find a cheetah. But Moonshia now more fine love no, so issue we yamba more. More worry we no, and I be who says, who could cry, and ne Papa, you know me yet. Obviously, no, ne bano, who any issue with them penetrating. I hear you go worry about one count. So Betty Marshall, and no, a baby be a problem. I'm more bar now or no, if he a young worry, me no me and son. These are the things that are also generated from society in the training side. And Sakobani say, yeah, then counseling or move here before they get married. If you are no man, your counselor be or man, they decide no more. But then, if a counselor is counseling you, I will say, Obisa signing money now, no what me advice. So ban you be obeti ma accommodate second partner na say bibi sa enti sa ne ma no eso the problems eba
na wedding and engagement eno so eni nsunsan so bia waware so
say who find a book and go for kind more which is Bible no more and yeah wait ma can say sa engagement no I don't even know why they call it engagement because you could tell about ho ade ya ne ho ade awi. Why would they call that one engagement? Because engagement yes me share wa bonten me no abafi ma be ka che obusuafo say me pese me ware o nti me ne abusuafo be ba na abusuafo ajata okay na wo de ho abekire nti yehu that is engaged it will be engage me say obeba but so we the ensan bi siswa and I say bibi sa by no different but these days the engagement na ye de yaswa ho ade ni nyina akoma abusuafo no ni ajewi ni a ring back say no engagement na they are looking for a certain wedding beer which I don't know how they will do it but origin of wedding nankasa no is something different grandpa men person de ko na ko ira eye enipa bi mu na hyehyɛ sa de no to make money from that side. But I know who here. So a person warrior take a busiane requirements, take it to them. That day, any your year officially. Wedding, engagement, and other stuff in a bin, but in the spiritual side, dear, you are showing yourself to the world, and we are vulnerable. Make us say, your spiritual stand is quite weak. Somebody can harm you or do something to you. I'm worried and a crab to me.
Okay, so what about, since we are talking about figures and relationship, what about dates? I choose you say they worry. Any time now wedding, you know, and a marriage, you know, air custom.
Very nice question. Me da se pa who here papa. The months and the day. Because you year bi wo ho no ma. Se wo ware a. Problem am hwa mo be hia no. E bia mun share be cry in your life that why hwe ya wo de sa how no e be hye efie be yie bi. Ana se wo bi a wo say sa de. But I no e be depend on e depend na wo ware no. Dates no which room were her a bayer sabi, but then on say 157248369. These are 9 spirits which I know say winning 1 to 9. We money a home a boy we are saying na home. Every spiritual course whom dear Nibia force under this 1 to 9. And this 9 now you as numbers, they are not just numbers, they are spiritual entities that was coined into symbols and the Mayan. Into which one it stands for a quantitative side, a number, but it's not a spirit. Your name said or juma. That is why I'm able to tell you this person's character, the name and whatever, because we know how this spirit it operates. It's 1 to 9 is a spirit. Now everybody runs the life enough from this 1 to 9 years. There's a particular year be all the forces of nature now is against Unipano. The attendant say, Ebia opesa uye investment, that year Baboka. Ebia opesa uye, you may be any man quay, Upesa Ubenya accident, Ubewana do car coach will be no aqua or canoa, any pan dear. There will be so many issues. So we name sad day now. Now do I worry a question time and now. Who worry we are problems a bit in one figure who be that. And it can happen in such a way, say. If you quite me worry, I'm more in the wood the next day. If you put me worry, more partner in the wood the same day. Ubu cry. But last, and these are all have issue with names. So, meaning, lady be a friendly gifty. You know, gifting is one of the most disappointing name. Ubu was said years on so very broad issue pa. But then, any panel worry no. You could not late into a parquet car no, and or far bike motor. A quasi benya accident ni timu pai mi no into oba ne te wedding na se meanwhile no na madam for be of friend me didin we ma me say ni sister ne be ware me check the me ka say this name is a disappointing name.
Hey,
enti no wo the ware kra ware no engu e be ye basa omo be tale ho sa, and this is what
only aware bibia you okay only aware
nya ware nko say me can disappoint na in business life only nipa relationship people disappoint them and sana warrior so no no ho style bi sa, and because of so omo so no omo asem ye twan bi omo nti niema so asententem they don't readily accept unsolicited advice we will to no for fa just on one dey na to no then they learn from it. And these are things that make I say marriage life I was saying can nije ba mu no ayebasa sa no. I hope say I'm okay.
I'm always looking for solutions.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we can't date in any time no. Ti na me pese me hu nsunsanso a etimi de ba obefa date mienu miensa bi na wo de akere say bi a mo ware sa date ya e bi a miscarriage. I mean if you said ya wo ye we no say betimi enya nsunsanso ni bi so sa na ka join abesi ya join abesi solutions ni solutions is always important to me.
Okay, and if that's the case, the man say, Ebia, I shall phone member date matches said your mother checking. Who person will check on Sibia. It's your base, baby. I say, yo, me find say, first March 1980. Enti no, okay, this 1980 for year you so. Into your first March no, you join the year. March third month. Into 1 + 3 is 4. No what are the Safi numbers and warrior, which is 2023. And you join 2023, you get 7. You add it to the 3. We won't the 4th cycle. Oh, you know, Maame. So I don't want to confuse. The person chance say 1 to 9. These are the spiritual years, 1 to 9. Don't get married in the 4th year. It will not work. But you have a lot of problems. Who will cry in that year? You have issues. And as a person who conceive, you will but while plan person conceive, don't conceive in the 3rd year of this 9 years. Na member in the 4th year because we bet me an issue with our one. Need I say be operation. And now cry betting me, I cry betting me from an honor, be free, and I say something. Bibi besia ma obeboka mo bebre enti if your financial stand lower also hu year opesa wonyam any year opesa wode wo no and won say ye wo asem bia ye kan say afibi yesan so what's asem na ye wo afibia once in every 9 years bia nipa bia pass it through say year no once woni mas half no it's like everything is going against you waduma betimi abo ubeti problem yare be beti you beti admit to hospital who sika ina besa you can even die. Most people die that time. Who driver you can have serious accidents. Into that year no we don't undertake any major business. Who your investment oh worry into you just lie low sa na afeni the atwam no was next year. But this year no we can't calculate. Obi a just say bia enipa na obeye no nipa na opese oye bibi no o consult or friend or be sami and as or be for sure bit in my idea. But as it stands now on this system there, you have to ask me. No ma check your amount.
Oh, there be I will say about so no I catch on Mrs. Obejom. Yet I say oh but ye pese hu. Se na make an date na or the marriage ni be hye no. And I wo ka say no so ne hu so so wo ho.
Yes.
And na time na marriage ni cost no so e fa say they say good date. Every day name ne date of birth bibia ye pepepe time na omo dey commence marriage so can it cause the marriage?
Yes, it can be part. What say time we have time runs from 1 to 9. Is 1 to 9 is the basic. So the secret what we are seeing now is they are the spirit 1 to 9 are home which you know itself. Yes, you know already. And you know like I said, in the 4th cycle year of Obia Fene, a mani afe, a sort of intino. Men father in Roma till 4 p.m. Ugusu Ebia, why the nebetimia started? Nama and the Bibia by 3:30, maybe 3:30, so be our close. So, shall wedding pie be from 4 going in the business near Mahuna Sati was here. People was misbehaving. When us will be we are there and conform near Metimera because at that hour from 3:30 to 4:30 going no. Na whom na my happiness and I say embracing more happy mood no. It will shift to different I quite say wako police barracks na on say you were soldiers and the police form duty intense. You were anopa so police over Bejina gates. You were area anywhere you Sana home needs you every hour beyond a spirit in duty change. It is and this change in spirit affects obia mental movement too. It won't say ebia what obet me adwin say so when ye program here ebia mekwa akra before say be 3:30 4:30 no na wa adwin asesan say me nkwa akra bi me ko ha. That is a movement in the mind. Intine ayem from man they are all controlled by the spirit. Intine so who warrior most no what fix it at the now 12 to maybe 1:30. 12 now is already 3. We know where 3 stands. Happiness mood into be by train before about one na de no ho ne me hu hia papa se mo ye yina mo ya wi dada na awara package dia ka na ye o mo edidi ni o mo sa ne ade ne ntine ma bia mo anye sa if something happened because our baby ne ma bebresi said the na make no wo the wedding ni rat 3 4 mu na ya fe na obaji sika wunya kapre
abo
obi abe feel say ade na so kwam that time no na de obedi die awie na afi na won so wo de o ma begina ho be yesi nti na obi ade ne sika be ko
obeja ho akọ
because the time this last week ya me call minister where desire and it happened the same way de sika je no wura that time and I left obi ade ne sika ko even including me on no po frame ka che me say who say me de sika ina ko that is what happened and you know so yeah this timing is not just numbers.
What of people are number of people are we invited into the wedding? And also does it matter?
No, I know that it doesn't matter.
Is that no figure too?
Yeah, it's figure, but I mean you cannot get that figure right. Unless say, I mean you have a bouncer strictly by invitation. And no crampon there's somebody who bet me about one invited by won't mean pamon.
But whether omu buy omu ambo omu nimo no matter what there will be a figure of a number of people there.
Yeah, but you will not know the figure.
That's what I'm saying. Say, me not knowing the figure doesn't mean say nipa no eba ho no mo nye number of people.
Yes,
that's what you are saying.
Mate wa se pa. Me fa ni say
and I say who nim dia enye adwuma wo so.
Lord doesn't know.
So that's what I'm saying, that whether Nkrofona me free or minim, the people sitting there, when you count, you most definitely get a number.
You will get a number. That number will have effect depending on the number. That not the entire mechanic now when you say be a one or station say ebia me this number.
Maybe no station 300 people, 150 people, and no. But what I'm saying is number na what where the nothing doesn't matter. Na na wo say no dey wunnim. Tina me bisa wo say wunnim dey enya adwuma wo so ana.
Da ebe ye adwuma.
Ebe ye adwuma wo so say me nim still number of people na wo. You get me?
Yeah, ebe ye adwuma ba no on say ni intensity ebetimi akọ so modam beji ni ye low because say we control niema. Wo ya dem tinu wo na wa hihye wo time. And I want him to say, depending on this, even young fan in literal Sunday, cramp say you budgeted for 150, and I then skyrocket, I could do 300. You cannot even feed them. And look, I have a more physical problem, and I'm
we are looking at the spiritual side.
Yes, and I make us say one effects. I'm just relating it to the physical side because the physical side is super what problem there. Then the spiritual side is there. But as to the number, don't we say I made Makasi say because. So unya nipa beye bia even say 130 ya obviously no is what number is 4. We always see 4 and they are the notes this particular spirit way we say ojina ho no ma ho kire amane tightening when you say ho kire says but we need all these spirits to live because so unya brabo ne peche sa mremremra you will not be strong. It's a way so no whoever that brought this and I said your boy and I said no sir need the NSF won't teach nipa lesson but then you can reduce the lesson by knowing how or yenejuma. And you know if you invite 130 and I say bia now budget ye nipa 110 ena omubi eba no abeye 130 do one can ye but this 130 can have a negative effect at the program because their number ebe cause congestion. It definitely will have effect. But now no, you pass a money part to fabric or spiritual things no baby. You just want to make it simple. In simple form, then they say, know the dates our partner no warren on baby or war. Who need now what the person can do in future and what he cannot because so who can within year you will never know. People that can cause harm, no, they are cool, they are reserved on kasa. It is a any free ni trimumba. They will act, they will plan. There are some names, like Derek, and then Juliana. If these people happens to get married, there is problem. because Derek is cool guy, very intelligent, reserved, wicked. So ominiwa, oh
Derek.
Yes. Sada Juliana and Soti now almost they can make drastic decisions. Bia, I don't know, is revolving around this 5. And today piano oyedi and is accident prone. When such are the family I will create here or munina betting me accident in one car.
Derek ni Juliana.
Yes. Oh, there is one of the you know the whole life nankasa bia bona brapana boni nyina problem ni nyina is just centered in name and this thing. Ahum ni nyina you know whatever spiritual way ya obi name obi ya revolves around name. So obi what problem different din na obi ka so solve no one sesa nipa ni din a de oye bia ye temporary ebeko ebesan ba
na asam ne de eso ye bobo watch ye si dan a na ye twa ne shape bi ba ye nim de eko.
Yes, and you know this the world nakasana is very simple, but idea ba kwa me hwa me hu ye ne who mess it up like that.
It's not about who mess it up. I even want to ask you that we say in deities and our gods and our powers and yes symbol almost symbols who made them into these symbols?
Yes, the people who made them are not known, but per the history what I know about it, and they say from the creation who created us, where we came from, arrival on this earth, you know. Some people, I don't know their name, had wanted to know the Kwanya Nipa Faso by any to me control we are say. And in their quest to know the truth, they came to realize they say a nice spirit and they control all this universe. And not just 9 people, but this one is a legion of spirits. You can't one over billions in one group, which is 1. 2 is billions. Into 9, 1 to 9, we are having about maybe some quadrillions of angels our mascata around, because in Kubia is moving with over 1,000 to 2,000-3,000 angels around. They realized and say near 9, they didn't know how to explain their impact to the world, so they coined their activities into numbers and they gave it to the world.
They gave it to the world. So all these numbers, can you tell one number be any deity, any legends are hidden? Have you gotten to that level? Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I'm not getting it.
What I'm saying is that 1 to 9, they are all deities. Can you tell us an example, maybe number 5, what kind of deity he is and his legends?
Yeah. I can explain. I can explain all. You say 1, 5, but they don't have names. We know it as a symbol. I cannot give it a name. But then in other lands like Nigeria, India, they can give a name to a deity because of they know how it functions. But I know the full operation, how the one group. So somebody maybe can call a deity in Nigeria by their name and then use it to do certain work. But I will see that it is this spirit, one, that the person is using. So let's say the 5 angel represents an angel of, what do you call, an accident.
Number 5?
Yes. It creates accident. That is why all these animals have this as part of their dominant spirit. And that is what controls a person. So every name with a 5 attitude here, they are very active. They are versatile. They don't stay at one place. They want to change. They want to explore. They feel like, say, there's something hidden they need to know. And it is this spirit that is sparking them to be like that. They be moving around. One day they crash, either by plane accident, car crash, or whatever, and it happens, then they end it. And I said, if you pick like 7, this spirit also lives to somebody. They open your mind. They want you to understand the deep things in life. And that's the kind of spirit attached to your first name, Grace. Okay? People with this one always in this, they are psychic people. They feel like they have to explore, they have to give the deep things in life not to people. They are mostly religious, not normal religious, but they are spiritual people. They are very psychic, and that is what they do. If anyone uses this spirit in any form, normal man, Ghana, India, because say the American, you bet in year being so bit to say be Antoine, and as be Antoine. They name the person from there, but that Antoine can pick the functions from the 5. Because say you do bo biduya okukuni pano. Any spirit that chaos have their way. But then ya wo hunhum bi wo honoma to say be 8, the spirit of abundance, wealth and money. So what the ne yeah adwuma na say or you attached to obedience, the person will definitely be successful. Because hunhum na ka ho no de bia no, they make sure say they draw you to where you have niema wo hia tikasem na say bibisa ebetimi akoso ama. They function in their various ways, but the ma brabona ye mercy kra ne say in the names represent the spirit. Now look at let's check Grace. So this is 7 9 1 and then 3 5. So within just one name Grace, we are having how many of the spirit controlling? 7 9 5. Now if this name, if you have this name, if you were given this name from infancy, what is that? This spirit will control you for 7 years. So for 7 years you will be reserved. As a home peckers, as a home pe, I mean, nipa mu bebre ni ade ade sa. Then you will move to R and live there for 9 years. You move. That is why nipa abra bosesano. And say last time by me can so obi wo hon man so ban ye kra, but obedi be ye mfie bi no na abra boy kama no wadwo. How are transitive from one
entity to another
entity. Yes.
Number na figure.
Yes. Now the ye better ne say who they are no be transiting in the later age. Enti ye wo useless elders like sorry say penimu sebe adwene enya omo awo. I'm not insulting anybody. Just say no say the
entity is driving the person.
It's driving the person. Yes. Because you see 60-year-old man, let's say a man who begged and now what maybe some questions be say begging for money now any pan age any other and the man looks responsible. You better say one more bra, but it's the me say it beside the thing. And I got to realize the kind of influence the man was working under.
Oh.
But you can't answer my wobro, and I'm saying, Mitimus wabobra, or near me in our way, or seen me in our broche.
Entity ruling.
Yes.
In fact, this is what we need to take very seriously.
Serious, this
because you would even understand your woes.
That is the point. When you know
what is the point?
The point is that you understand your woes. That's the whole kind of. That's the point, because if you know what is hanging around you, it's safer than to live in ignorant life, because ignorance of the law is not an excuse. That meaning, now that's sometimes no, it's very painful. You know, many pass and can say memra not just want people to understand this.
I didn't know so ni reading no reading this is very difficult. You will read this, make it into certificate and put their pictures there. They should pay 500 if they pay them.
They will not pay. But those people who need will pay. They will hear me.
They do it. They will do it. You do it now. And there are some temples especially India, China. There are temples when you are going and you don't have these kind of information. You can't enter.
Okay. People know the secret about this. We don't blame the Ghanaians. A religion, Christianity now. I know you say this and they will tell you say who divert. The last time I came here, I don't know, some people called me and the way you were talking. We saw you at Maame Grace and you're like who divert.
Sorry.
Anyway, until like who diverting here, because I will not know this and then go and sit somewhere for 100% ignorant person to tell me pray. Once I know that
backslide.
Once I know what I can do to be happy, to be free, without disturbing God and God. Look at how people who pray, how poor they are.
Oh, don't say that. It's not all of them.
Some of them. Majority of them.
Now,
why don't their pastor come to know of this? And it's so platform is in opening there. They should have contact. I will be a spiritual school. Now, be a teacher. Now, for other people count because you when just teaching them no. I mean that me who says so will be a spiritual school. Then because what is happening here and is bigger than in the churches. They know they are just killing them. And now I some kind of cartel group will be you speak about church and people are after your life. But is God for them?
It's for all of us.
It's for all of us. Well, what's open? Why do you have to chase me? And you know, this life, it is not fair.
It is not fair.
It is not fair to the extent that if you don't sit up, now one should share and when you seek, you will find. I think Matthew chapter 7 verse 7 says, ask and you will find, knock or seek and you know, we have to look for the absolute truth. And there's truth there. It is. This is one of them. I don't know what about this one. I trust it with my life 100% because it have taken so many years to confirm everything here. If I give you a name, Obadiah, I tell you Obadiah intelligent and whatever, it's the same thing Obadiah. Just by arranging the letters, giving a name.
I don't know. What do you my last words? So I'm say a time not to because we are saying no cry no. I didn't really. Okofa Buddha, you Muhammad, Obia, you see these figures. Ya nunti ne wo Obia wo date bi so. And nunti no Obia wo age bi a wenya. And nunti ne what time aye koda. Ye what time aye nyane. Aye time esumu ba. Time chese we ye simple thing.
Ye simple.
Okoka zodiac time wo ye be me de me be ye ni so. Wo de my last words ne yenko why na. Ghana de.
And you know therefore I had there in himself is revelations and we make sure say amanie adwendwen a wo famu no wonya solution no hanom it is afei na bia wa behwe yenya subscribe share na ma onua so ntv and afei so no say enema ma che bi so pese wo hwe no mo a ma sheda ye no long video e wo me page obetimi I visit expand one tv
expand
on YouTube.
Spell here
expand expand 1 no this one and a tv Oba me we are only 2 there. Me na me di kan na wa subscribe. Share videos ni na TikTok expand 1 TV, Facebook expand 1 TV. Social media handles ni is expand 1 TV. But basically not YouTube partner e videos no ewo. Until learn, liberate yourself. Na hunu say dia o famu no ne course ni free obi is from yourself. Ignorance, it will pay you hard time and you cannot even finish paying. It with knowledge you will be free. Spirituality can be a knowledge because home. And you know you intend to be a spirit and teach you, but when you have the knowledge of the spirit, that makes you a spiritual person. Yes, I can will be a so far will be a fan comfort one training a com. Spirituality and physical is two different things. But when you understand them, your life can move forward and you'll be free.
Your life can move forward and you'll be free. This is what we want to do. The school is almost here. You just gave a prophecy.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Me, I'm a prophet too. I'm more than a prophet.
Why are you too?
No, but I saw Nami. So, any camera, so.
I was. Everything you are saying is right. Thank you so much, Jonni, for coming. We do appreciate you. Abusia. Aya kasa no wa hu eye se de ye nyina hu beto ye hu obi entan obi niam ne bi obi wo ho no motena wa uji the date of birth na wo hwe to mu se crystal keke ebetumi aboa no na reduce
some energy here
because these numbers they be wo the crystals ne eto so a ebi wo kora wontumi nya aware a wo hwe Venus ni we na the crystal no copper ni tumpe a na I started generating different color every love.
Okay.
You do all these things and Ghanaians will say they don't love it. Obi be say a prayer and fasting na me catch them say no a cleansing to me. Thank you Jonni for coming. Mo follow the platform no na mo bisa no more questions na say bibi wo ho a wo pese wo so so a na che say we bisa no aha de na make no ye purely educational platform. Aha no wotena na so nsia de na yenim ne beka. Osoro boa wa boa won ho why 24 days 12 hours a day 12 hours in the night making 24 hours in one day. Numbers is part of us. Your watch, everything you are wearing, the land. Give me 360 red carpet no so dinkra hene eno na utwetwam wa benya nan no abusua mo yanyire ye hu ne yensua de na ye bede ye hu se ye nim de ekosoro a makra